What is going on, Blade Empire? Carter here. Got another unboxing video for you. This is, can you guess? Can you guess the brand of the knife that I'm going to be showing you today? I bet you can't. It is a mystery. There's no way to tell what that knife is until I open it up. Certainly you can't tell by looking at this box, and definitely you can't tell by reading the description and the title of the frickin' video. So you already know what this is going to be. This is the Dirac Delta Double Edge Bronze Apocalyptic Standard OTF automatic knife. That is a lot of words, and those words really add up to epicness, I think. I hope. I haven't seen this yet. Not only have I not seen this, but this is a brand new model for me. Fairly new offering from Microtech, depending on your perspective, depending on how new you are to the industry. I'm an old dog in the knife collecting world, so to me, I consider this a new model, but to some of you, you're going to say this has been out for years, so it's not new at all, but to me it is new. Never handled a Dirac, whether it's the standard size or the full size. Haven't handled any of those. So this is a first time for me. This is also a first time dealing with the Bronze Apocalyptic finish. I'm really excited about this one. I'm glad I snagged it. I had my eye on this Dirac. I wanted the larger size, the Delta that is. The Dirac is the smaller, the Dirac Delta is the larger. Had my eye on this for a little bit, and they were all standard kind of finishes. Kind of your milk toast, regular, stonewash blade, black handle, that kind of thing. So when one of these popped up, last one they had in stock, and it's from a vendor I've never ordered from before, I will list that down below. I believe when this popped up, boom, gotta have it, gotta give it a try, really excited. And that is for a couple reasons. So here's your standard literature, comes with all the Microtechs, standard new box, really cool with the foil accent right there. Really, really cool, but the most important thing is the knife. It did not come in the bag, which is interesting. So I guess that means maybe this was a display model or something. Hopefully it doesn't have any damage, but here is the Dirac Delta. Look at the beauty here. Wow. This is really, really nice. I am very, very impressed. This finish on the fittings here is outstanding. Sorry if I geek out a little bit here. Serial number 6647. Beautiful knife. 9/22 September. Just last month this thing was made. Absolutely outstanding. See, what drew me to this is this is kind of a unique bird in the Microtech world. Usually with Microtechs, to get any kind of unique finishes is semi-custom or custom territory, and it's a ton of money. This looks like something that is more than the standard price, but this is just your more or less standard price. I mean, they charge a little bit extra for this finish over the standard, but to get bronzed fittings like this in a regular production knife is really, really cool. Let's deploy this baby together. Let's see what this is like. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. Beautiful sound. Beautiful Microtech sound. Let's get a closer look at the bronzed apocalyptic finish. Now, the apocalyptic finish is just kind of stonewashed, right? Or rather, it's kind of their acid washed version, but instead of a dark acid wash, it has this kind of bronze color. I'm not sure how they do this. I don't know if this is like a Cerakote that they then tumble of some kind. It doesn't seem like it. Like, it doesn't seem like it's thick paint. I'm sure somebody down below knows how they do this finish. But it looks really, really cool because it does seem like it's an actual finish to the steel as opposed to something just sitting on the surface. Like, it looks like it's some sort of discoloration of the surface material, and they either do a stonewashing after the fact, or maybe they stonewash it first and then apply the finish. But it looks really, really cool. So really impressed with this offering here. I have a thing for top deploy OTFs. There's not a ton of them out there. Everybody favors on the side. Couple reasons for that, at least what I understand are the reasons. Obviously, when this is in your clip, you're getting more thickness because the button's here. It kind of just makes more sense to put it on the side. In terms of mechanically, though, I don't know if there is an advantage to having the side deploy over the center deploy. If anybody can let me know, if they know the reasons behind that, if there's an actual mechanical reason as to why they favor that or not, let me know. But aesthetically, I love the center button for some reason. Something to do with how it lines up with the blade, especially on a dagger blade like this. Something magical about sliding this button up and then having it interact with the blade that way. I don't know. There's just something cool to me about that. And you don't see it as much. I mean, you got the Infidel that does this, which is the only reason I want to own an Infidel, is because it's, well, two reasons I want to own the Infidel. Because of the button placement, the trigger placement, and then also it's just kind of a classic knife. Not that great, overpriced, outdated steel, mechanism is questionable, definitely not a top OTF, but there's something about the Infidel. It's been around forever, and it just kind of has that classic type feel. So, long story short, sorry for the ramble. The point I was saying is that I've always loved the center button design, but you just don't get this on Microtech. They just didn't really have an offering. So when I saw this Direct, especially in the larger size, which to me, I don't consider this a particularly large size. This is a very carryable, usable size for me. I'm a bigger guy, 6'2", 260 pounds, big hands. So a little bit different for me than maybe some people. But to me, this is like a perfect carry, general use size. I don't consider this a large size. It's definitely not small, but I don't consider this a large size. I would love to do a comparison between this and an Infidel if I can get my hands on one for a reasonable price, which I really want to do. But so far, I am enormously impressed with this offering, just from the model standpoint, not to mention the finish on there. Blade play is very minimal. Like, it's about as slight as I've ever seen on any OTFs I've handled. Obviously, the Hawk Deadlock, and I hear the new SOG Pentagon has very minimal blade play, extremely minimal blade play, especially the Hawk, for sure. But in terms of production OTFs I've held, I'm really liking this. I really like this. We do have a little button rattle, but that's pretty standard on Microtechs. Very minimal. I'm really, really digging this. This is one of the platforms that I may have to own a few of, possibly explore, maybe getting a custom. I'm that impressed with the general platform. Now, like I said, most of that is informed because I just love the center button placement. Some people don't care and they don't particularly like that, but for me, I just really like, I don't know, something about it. I just like the button there. I like it being in line with the blade. I like pushing the button and then seeing the blade come out under my thumb. I'm weird. I don't know. I just like it. So first impressions, absolutely love it. I know some people don't love the pocket clip dip right there. I'll have to try that out. Do a full review on this, or at least my version of a full review. But in terms of just, man, I like it. Balance, weight, size. The color on this thing is amazing. I love this. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. I will talk to you later. We will be seeing this particular knife again in the future because it's awesome. All right, guys, talk to you later.